JL, what's up? It's like, oh, you know, just build a bomb and stuff. Shit's crazy. It's like, oh, okay.
Hey, you figured out that bridge between special relativity and quantum mechanics yet? No.
Wow, loser.
Loser. I'm gonna go back to eating dirt.
delicious dirt.
Fuck yeah.
Should probably do a community post on my archive channel because that one is still bigger because people are not subscribing enough. Yeah, there you go. That's how that works.
A boohoo. A boohoo. A boohoo. A boohoo. Subscribe, or I will cry more.
Cry more. Share.
Did you know,
Create post.
Mr. Metal, that
Shulk.
the MCU is meant to be McDonald's, and therefore
Delicious.
it's not meant to be like Breaking Bad?
Oh, well then.
Yeah. Got you there. I got you there. Owned. Wrecked, even.
Why does your starting page not show the stream? Instead, I need to go to your videos upload tab. I don't know. Ask YouTube.
YouTube does things. We don't know why.
Yeah. Just gonna open myself my Dr. Pooper. Gonna make the noise. Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, I actually heard that.
Well, you only heard the first one. The other one, Discord was like, But Chad heard it all the way.
Yeah. I think the moment I turned off the crisp filter was the moment I realized that it was filtering out my laughs during Gartic phone. I found that to be unacceptable.
I demand you put rum in it. No, I don't feel like having alcoholisms right now. It's not the weekend yet. Did Metal Force meme to watch this crap show? No! We do the same thing like last week, where meme randomly dropped in. You only heard some tidbits on on Twitter maybe, but that's about it, right?
Well, I haven't even heard tidbits for this one.
Oh,
I
my.
am going in as virgin as ever, so you get to get all the reactions live and in color.
Yeah, because that was pretty fun last time. So
Oh yeah, this seems to be the running gag for me in this show. I'm intentionally not watching it just so people can force it on me while streams are happening.
yeah. I was trying to randomly get people on these shit series episodes, so I don't have to do them all by myself. But Molo's like, I have drunken drinkers bars. Like, oh, good for you.
Good for you. You have like 3 other podcasts. What's one more?
Actually, I thought this week wasn't the drinker catch up. I was like, hey, I thought it was bi-weekly. I was like, it is. And I was like, oh, great, I'm double stupid.
Yeah, bi-weekly, as in twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
That's the weird thing about that. It could bi-weekly could mean twice a week, or it could mean once every other week.
Oh my. Is this just another stream about you hating whammons? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, no.
Yeah, this is gonna be the stream.
Yeah.
That we do with the women that are green.
Also, let me just close the windows because those fuckers are loud. Not
Actually,
windows,
I think I've seen. Oh my! I think I've seen. You know what? I have seen maybe a clip, but not like a proper clip. So I just realized I maybe have seen a clip from this, but not like a proper clip. More just like there was an ad or a clip that scrolled by, and I saw the subtitles for it, and that is where she was making her Tinder profile and was deciding not to use the corporate thing. But that's as far as I got.
Yeah. I mean, if you've seen the trailer back in the day, you've seen 2 bits of this episode.
Yes. It does appear to be the dating episode.
Because this one also has the Book of Vishanti line in it, which I have a lot of issues with. But I will get into that when we get there, because that, with all the knowledge we have right now is...
Didn't we think that they had cut it? We thought we cut. They thought.
Yeah, because I thought it would have been the last episode, but Wong is back in this episode, and he's as stupid as ever.
Nice.
Yeah. But
The only
we'll
way to
get
fix
there.
that.
I don't wanna spoil it. Also, hello chat. I haven't said hello to chat yet. Hello chat. What's up? What's going on? I'm back. We're back with the Shulk. I shouldn't say Shulk. People got annoyed that I said Shulk because it's apparently a character from some RPG game people like. So yeah, correct. That's your. That's just a thing. I just think Shulk is a funny name, and if that's the main
It is.
character of a game, that is fucking hilarious.
Well, fun fact: there's a Red Hulk in the comics, and he is sometimes referred to as Rolk.
Oh my god, I was about to make the meme, and then you just said it.
Yeah, I was because I don't know, I went on a Hulk wiki binge the other
Ah.
day. I think probably triggered by She-Hulk or something, and then I got curious about what I know. Red Hulk is like Ross's alter ego, and also one other guy. Well, like, let's find out some stuff. I have aliases, also known as Rolk, and it's just like this is on the official wiki, meaning someone at some point called him Rolk at some point. Oh god.
He's in Smash. Oh, you're right. Shulk is in Smash. Not to mention. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Keep ruining Wong like Greg's ruined Grandma. Yeah. Wong is just a comedy relief now, and it's really sad. It's really sad.
It's the Sorcerer Supreme for 5 years, but we don't care apparently.
No, it's just don't worry about that. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, there's some baffling things in this episode again. Also, who cares about law? That's just secondary. That doesn't matter in the show. Let me just see here. Someone tweeted it's getting really hard to press the play button. Tell me about it. My phone already today was like, hey, Rings of Power tomorrow. It's like, fuck you, phone. I just watched She-Hulk. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, I just I don't think I can. You know, after going through Better Call Saul, it's like, can I bring myself to watch a legal show like this when I have that as the comparison?
I might actually do 3 forges next week because Rags has time to make that forge he wanted to do like ages ago now, and
Ooh.
I could use a palette cleanser in between those series, so I'm good. I'll do something fun in between. At least I hope the movie is fun.
You gotta keep your sanity high. You gotta keep those points.
I watched
Otherwise, the social bunny comes along.
I did watch 2 more Star Trek episodes though, because Jay and I meant to do more Star Trek yesterday, but then he got the 6 and was, as Jay put it, puking and shitting.
Did he get monkeypox or tomato pox or whatever the fuck the new diseases are? Stop.
I don't know, it just sounds like food poisoning, really. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jay was like, I'm puking and shitting. All caps lock, by the way. Because for some reason, when Jay and I DM, we 80% we just talk in caps lock, like we're yelling at each other. It's wild in the DMs. It's wild.
I want them to get leaked, all of them.
It's gotta be so. It's just a jumbled mess of wombo words and penis jokes everywhere. It's great. It's really fun. I did watch Dynamite. Yes, I watched it while I was working. It was some good matches there. Also, yeah, trios titles and the world title have been vacated because the people have all been suspended because of all that drama that's been going on in real life. Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. But that is a whole different thing that wouldn't fit in here. But I'll probably stream some more after this stream on the Twitch and play some more video because it's very early still. So can go into that over there. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see how that goes. Yeah, this week, like, the weeks itself are like pretty alright, and then Thursday arrives, and then I have to watch all these shows.
I'm so sorry.
It makes me sad. Oh, is this funny? I should share.
You know, this is an opinion. I'm sure it's an unpopular opinion.
Wait, what is that from Thor: Love and Thunder? It's so blurry, I
Yeah,
can't actually tell which scene it is. It kind of looks like the end scene. I don't know.
Yeah, to be honest, I may have screenshotted it at the worst possible time because it's a video.
Oh, okay.
But this is like Jane fighting the not god butcher, because apparently he only butchers one god, from what I've heard.
Okay.
But someone said, I don't understand how people dislike this. Jane went fully wanting to do superhero thing, was sweet and campy.
And then she died.
Now that I read it out loud, that's even more incoherent than I thought.
Just say you liked it. It's fine. You don't need to be defensive about it. Like, I like bad stuff. Hey, come on. It's fine.
So do I.
Just say you liked it. It's okay. It just seems so desperate sometimes. Especially for Rings of Power, when they say, oh, Lord of the Rings was never that good. It's like, come on. Come on. Why did Rian Johnson post a Yoshi egg? Or Yoshi egg? Whatever you prefer, because I still don't know which is the real one.
I don't know. It just came up as soon as you mentioned desperation.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's like a link to something in there as well. Hang on. Let's explore. Oh, wait. That's just a link to the picture. Wait, is it someone Easter egg?
I
Pokemon
don't. Is he making a Yoshi? Brian Johnson's Yoshi coming to a theater near you. Is that the message?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. Go wild. It's all content.
Wait, what? Wait, Rian Johnson's... Please tell me that's a troll tweet.
What?
I mean, message. Someone in the chat said that is Rian Johnson playing Yoshi in the Mario movie? That can't be right, please.
Do it, you cowards. Do it. Do it. I fucking dare you. If that happens, I'll actually go to the cinema. Just for shits and giggles. Have you guys watched all of the Batwoman, but still waiting on all the episodes to be edited? I tricked my wife into watching it with me. We made it to episode 4. Oh, you evil man. I think we still need to watch some. I'm actually not sure anymore. It's been so long, but I think we still have to watch a couple. But there's just tell Disney to make less content so we can make more content stuff. Yeah.
Like, you still have that entire Arrowverse to go through. You came in at like the very tail end with that.
No, I'm fine. I don't need to. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. It's okay.
Man, I wonder how Rings of Power is going to be tomorrow. I don't know why it just came to my mind. I wonder if there's still nothing happening. I mean, nothing, or very little. We have barely moved.
If it stays that way, you might not have much to complain about because literally nothing will happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think we end up in it's like mediocre to bad, tending more to bad because nothing happened yet that destroyed itself. It's interesting. They haven't fully collapsed yet. We'll see. Tomorrow will come. And then I will come as well. There was a joke there somewhere that would have worked, but my brain just completely failed me. That's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. Things need to come in their own time, whether premature or retarded.
Nice. I love when Natalie Port's person said, "Eat my hammer." Very not cringe at all.
That quote came up like as a recommended tweet on the Marvel Quotes Twitter page that I'm not following Twitter. Please stop.
Please stop. Cobra Kai's out tomorrow. I actually have media to be excited about. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Cobra Kai, but it's just nothing I'm super interested in. Also, I don't have time to watch good things because all the bad things come out.
Yeah, like with Cobra Kai, I want to rewatch the Karate Kid film. In fact, I'm not even sure I've watched the third one.
I just finally need to make those YouTube millions so I can just go do this full time, and then I can watch all the shows. I can tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
This show is good. I watched a good show today, and not shit. I have to watch the bad one because that's the thing. It's probably most interesting to talk about. Hey, the wrestling has been good though. That's been nice. Wrestling has been good.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good pay-per-view last weekend. It was really good. So yeah, that's my palate cleanser most of the weeks. Just watching the wrestling, while I have to just have that on during work. That's very nice. Yeah. I mean, a lot of things I already talked about on my Strumbles, because I actually have been streaming the last 3 days, which I haven't done in a while. People were like, why is you streaming, fucking piece of shit? It's like, I'm sorry. Get excited, Metal Andor is coming out. Yay, gonna put that on the pile.
Yay.
Oh, that's probably gonna be Wednesdays. Oh, then I have to watch... I really hope Andor is not complete garbage, because otherwise I have to watch 3 garbage shows in a week for a bit.
This is how they test you. This is how they're gonna... There might be a conspiracy in Hollywood to just make so much garbage content that the people that talk bad things about their content just give up. And
they can't cover everything.
Maybe it returns to normal if we shut up. And it's just like, oh, we can stop making shit because people are not talking shit anymore. Yay.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you could have made good things, you know?
They refused the lads their EFAP break. So, there you go. It's like, hey, Moops, you're going to do a break this week. It's like, we can't. There's so much to do. It's like, that's fair enough. But yeah, this time I'll do my ranks of power before the EFAP. Because I was like, oh, there's 2 episodes last week. I'm going to be smart. There's no EFAP on Saturday. I'm going to just do the Forge on Saturday. And then she's like, actually, we got to do the EFAP. I was like, damn it. So, yeah. Channeling Moxley. I was supposed to be on vacation this week. Oh, yeah, he said that in his promo today. Or last night, rather. That was fun. Oh, God. Yeah, the sludge train never stops. Especially the Disney sludge.
It never ends.
Never ends.
Never ends.
Disney is a fan of EFAP that explains the content. They're just forcing our hands. That makes a lot of sense.
This shit trek will go on forever.
It will. Oh man. Right. Let's have a look. See. Oh, did you hear about my tragedy yesterday? Probably not. I wanted to order.
I don't think so.
I wanted to order KFC because I haven't ordered food in a while and I was on the road all day for work and stuff. It's like, I'm gonna treat myself to some KFC because they delivered now to my flat. And it's like, yeah, this is great. And then I checked the page. It's like, we're not delivering at the moment. It's like, motherfuckers.
You know, I can deeply relate to this because I have a few KFCs nearby, but they close pretty fucking early compared to all the other fast food joints. So if I want to order at like 9 or maybe even 8, or if I want to go there, sometimes they're already closed. And it's just like, motherfucker, McDonald's across the street is open until like at least 12.
Yeah. It wasn't even that late.
24 hours.
It was like 5:30.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Because I checked in between on the delivery pages just to check out their ratings and stuff, just to see if it's like completely abysmal or something, but it seems to be fine. And every time it's like, you can order now. It's like, oh, great. And then I want to order, and I'm like, no ordering, flisms.
Well, like, and then you have to go inside the KFC, which is like a biohazard. Unless is it the same in Germany as it is in a lot of other places where inexplicably every KFC is fucking filthy on the inside? Like, not even like one. It's not one. It's everyone. It's like it's. How is every KFC? How is the only consistency at KFC the fact that there is no hygiene standards? Why are there pubes on the table?
No, I mean health standard, like safety and health standards in German establishments are pretty high. So You rarely find like a really filthy place, and those are mostly like the small restaurants, the fast food ones.
So you didn't almost get murdered at a KFC?
I didn't have any KFC.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about in general in life.
I mean, no. I mean, the one in Munich that I went to when I was at work, that one was pretty chill.
Okay, because Ublis just said he almost got murdered at a KFC, and I wanted to somehow transition to that.
So you're going to make us up for episode 4 of She-Hulk and then go play Alundra, right? I actually might do, yeah, because it's going to be time. Still, it's pretty early. We'll see how long this goes. Probably not super long. I say that every time, but you're here, so who knows what happens.
Yeah, look, I'm an amplifying factor. Like, even I was talking to someone, right, about this kitten that I got a few months ago. I've mentioned it a few times, and it came in the tiniest cat you've ever seen. Somehow, exposure to my house, it is ballooning into maybe one of the bigger cats I've seen. I don't know how.
Stop it!
How
Go
do
back.
I keep getting big animals and long videos? What happens in this around me? What is this aura of big I present?
What do you do for a living, Metal? Oh, I work in IT, but I go to different projects once in a while. So I was living in Munich for like 3 years. And there was like a KFC at the project that I was, and we went there for lunch sometimes. That was nice. I'd like a paid flat and everything. It was pretty far away from home, though. That was the downside. But I didn't have to pay for a flat at all.
Is rape in this episode?
I know people say that, but I don't think I agree with that.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. You could probably come to that conclusion if you use some twisted logic from insane people that actually made allegations like that. But we'll get there. I know what people are talking about. I've seen it on Twitter, but it's we'll see. We'll see. Oh shit.
So it's not like a 84 situation where it's not ambiguous at all, but they think it is.
We'll see. We'll talk about it. It is weird because I don't think it makes any sense, anyways, in the universe. So we'll get there. But I think we can just, I don't know, jump in there unless you have something else to go on about. I guess that's a no. So
Sorry, I just had I had a blank there for some reason.
That's fine.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Oh, I said we just jump right in unless you have anything to go on about. Is what I said.
Well, I do not. Funnily enough, I have curiosity about whatever the people are talking about in chat, but that's going to be revealed when we get there to the episode, I think.
Yeah. So we do like the whole previously on, blah, 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 whatever happens, doesn't really matter. Because I don't think we talk about a lot we need from the other episodes, unless some overall knowledge, but I'll just fill that in as we get there. Just like, yeah, I'm a Hulk, blah, blah, blah. I got attacked once, so the stuff. Nothing too crazy. Anyway, we start with some random magician who's called Donny Blaze, who's doing a magic show, but he's doing like the show magic, you know, not like mystic arts magic and whatnot. He's doing like some fake levitating and stuff. And it's like really basic and lame, and the audience is like, oh, it sucks, boring, and they do like a slow clap, and most of the people are just there to drink. And then he gets one of the ladies on stage. She's called Medicine, and she explains her name because it's with double N and a Y, but the Y is not where you think. That's how she said it. The joke is that the O is a Y instead of an O, and there's a double N at the end. She's very drunk. She's gonna be throughout this episode. Be excited.
Okay.
So she gets up on stage. And he does like a trick. It's like, oh, look, this rose is turning red now. Oh, wow. And everyone is like, boo, this is lame. Well, they're not even booing. It's like the worst kind of reaction. There's no reaction. They're kind of, And then he gets yelled at by some old Asian dude from the side. He's like, do the thing. And he pulls out a sling ring. And with like very, very hard concentration, he opens a portal to some goblin dimension. See like spiked goblins in the background. They're like spiked on things. I don't know where this goblin dimension is supposed to be, but I guess that's what he thought of. So he opened a thing to the goblin dimension.
Okay, then.
And people do like the portal. They're like, yeah, this is great. Awesome. Right. So we go to Nepal because this is where Wong chills. So Wong's just hanging out, having a little dance by himself, listen to some music, watching The Sopranos apparently. Just having just chilling on their own. Suddenly, portal opens and that lady just fucking falls onto his couch.
Oh, how inconvenient.
And she tells him about the name and stuff. She's like, oh, Madison. And he's like, where did you come from? And she's like, well, no, wait, she asks him if he's the Goblin King, and she has like a life heart in her hands as well, and just drops it on the floor.
Oh,
she went into the Goblin dimension. She's also still very drunk, by the way. And then Wong asks her where she came from, and she starts telling him that she's from Fort Lauderdale and stuff, obviously not answering the question he means. And then Wong immediately says, did a cut-rate magician send you here? It's like, what? Why'd you assume that? That's weird. And then she says,
"This is not the first time this happened."
Apparently, yeah. I just go through this whole thing, and then we roll back for a bit. And then Wong said, "Oh, some cut-rate magician sent you." It's like, I don't know why you would assume that, but okay. And then she says, "Oh, not exactly. I was sent to a," and I quote, "a diff dimension."
Okay, Dith dimension.
Yeah, it's like she was helped escaping a lava pit by a talking goat in exchange of 6 drops of her blood. The funny bit is that she is so drunk she doesn't really care that happened. Just in case you couldn't tell.
Oh, okay.
And Ron was like, "Oh, whatever. Tell me your address so I can just send you home." But she's so drunk she doesn't even remember. And then she sees that he's watching The Sopranos and she spoils the episode he's on right now.
Oh.
And that is really annoying to Wong. And she takes some bread from him because she's drunk, hungry, I guess. And then Wong says, Donny Blaze is going to pay for this. For the spoiler. She never mentioned his name, so he just assumes it was him. I don't know if that happens more than time. So...
So, firstly,
why does he still have a sling ring if he's such a nuisance? Who the fuck is he? Why is he allowed to ravage the world? Because he clearly seems to have problems with opening the portal. Like, it takes a pretty long time to wind that portal up.
Is he related to Johnny Blaze, the Ghost Rider?
They'd never say in this episode. He's just called Donny Blaze. Maybe he is, but if so, they never mention it.
Okay then.
So yeah, he's just doing all these things. So that's great. He has a sling ring, and he seems to be not very welcome as a magician man. Yeah. I don't know. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be a little bit more later because Wong is man. Wong or all the magic people greatly fucked up.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And they did. They did. So, those are all the questions I already had here. So he has that sling ring and just uses this for his magic shows now. She's very drunk. yeah, we set her up. But now we go to She-Hulk, or to Jen.
Oh, good.
We start with the fourth wall break. It's like, oh man, you look happy. Probably because Wong is back.
I'm not.
Everybody loves him so much. It's like getting a week of armor on Twitter, she says in the fourth wall break.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
So, yeah, whatever. That's the fourth wall break. After that, her dad comes around, brought some security cameras and stuff because she was attacked in the last episode. And she basically just says, well, I'm a Hulk, so I'll be fine. And then he asks, hey, what did the police say? She's like, oh, you know, police stuff. Because she didn't call the police. Because, you know, she's a Hulk. That's all this is.
Course.
There's nothing else that happens. It's just a random scene where we get to know she hasn't called the police. And the dad cares, I guess. She then is at work. She scrolls through like a large lot of stuff she needs to do and stops at making a dating app profile. So she makes a profile on Matcher. But she uses her normal human picture. I wonder where this is going. I wonder if she won't get any matches at all, even though that's bullshit. Anyway.
You get all the Star Trek guys with the other one, though.
Yeah. And then they watched the interview she gave in the last episode, and then Wong just teleports in the office. Like, hey, I have a legal issue of the utmost importance. Again, he just teleports in whenever he feels like it. Like, just
book an appointment.
But yeah, make a fucking appointment. What if she's busy or something?
Consultation.
Yeah. So yeah, he tells her about this Donny Blaze guy who apparently has been in training for like a week, then was kicked out because he teleported 3 kegs and a friend of him to Kamar-Taj. And now he's going around using the mystic arts. And he then goes on to say that it's very dangerous to humanity and even risks untangling the material and astral planes. He makes sure he says that. So, why the fuck does he still have a sling ring? Why the fuck haven't you done anything about him if you're aware he's up to no good and it's that fucking dangerous? Why the fuck would Donny Blaze yeet one of his people that he put into his portal into Wong's room? Or was that someone completely different? Because I don't think he went in there with her with the portal. Someone teleported her to Wong, and I don't know who, but man, she is a drunk, lucky lady.
Mm-hmm. And
he also
is
says
this the first time this has happened?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it because he's aware of that fucker. She doesn't mention his name to him. Like she doesn't mention Donny to Wong. He just goes like, you gotta pay Donny Blaze. It's like, do you know who he is? Has that happened before?
Is there no protocols and there's no protocols in place seemingly for this sort of thing, even though Mordo's out there. Oh, what the? Oh, Wong.
He was in Kamar-Taj for a week, was kicked out. Where did he get the sling ring from? Why does he have one? Just take it from him, Wong. Portal to him is like, give that back. And if not, just fucking punch him in the nuts.
Spider-Man and America Chavez have shown that sling rings do not like to stay on the finger. Actually, Wanda showed that as well. Why are sling rings not like there should be like an enchantment on them, surely, that keeps them firmly latched to the fingers, you would think. Or at least more firmly latched than, like, it should be only that another magic user is the only person that can take it off you. But no, you can just go up to someone who has a sling ring, pickpocket it up right off of their finger, and go away. And that's all you need. So Wong, you do that right now, young man.
Yeah. Also, apparently he's doing his magic shows here in New York, so that's really handy. So
cool.
Now She-Hulk can do this here, which is also interesting to think about, because I'm pretty sure law firms operate from a state-to-state basis, right? So do they have? Are they allowed to do something else in like non-New York thingies? I guess you just have to assume they got licenses for all the other places too.
I think you can collaborate with other law. I'm going completely off my knowledge from the Better Call Saul, but I think it's like you can collaborate with other law firms across state lines, especially if it's like a class action thing. But I'm not sure how it would apply in this circumstance.
They are not unless you work at a federal level. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
So yeah, that's just horse shit. That's still a thing that happened. So Wong wants She-Hulk to make an example of Donny Blaze, and says that he wants it that no unlicensed person ever attempts to practice the mystic arts again. So she asks, "Hey, has he signed like an NDA or non-compete clause or something, or any kind of contract in that matter?" And the answer is obviously no, because they answer to a higher power that abides by the metaphysical laws of the time and space continuum. But She-Hulk says, "Well, it's cool and all, but this is the American legal system. They won't care about this and won't take it seriously. You have to go by the book." And then he fucking says the line,
Why?
"Oh, the Book of Vishanti." Okay. Fucking, To make it clear, the joke is that Wong, who is, or I should say was very smart at some point, thinks that the fucking Book of Vishanti is the human's guideline to law. Meaning, he doesn't understand that humans abide by a legal system, which is retarded because he is a human himself and should be very well aware what the fuck the American legal system is. He has a goddamn residence here, as far as I know. Also, I'm not done. Hang on. I need to get this out of my system. Okay. Even if I would accept that he's that fucking stupid, how would you build a goddamn legal system from a book that even Strange thought was a legend up until MOM? This is... Oh, no, hang on. This was a book.
Past tense.
This was a book that was unique to all of the multiverse. A normal human without powers or without connections to the Avengers, to, I don't know, shields, or whatever fucking things you have these days in the Marvel Universe. There's like no chance of getting a glimpse of information like this fucking Book of Vishanti. And Wong has been around for a good while. There's no fucking way for the Book of Vishanti to be even known in this world by a normal civilian. And this is why I'm already accepting that this character is...
I agree. He is Schneean.
You know what I mean? He looks like a fucking idiot. It doesn't make any sense in any way.
I'm going to back you up there because remember last episode they told him that he So remember last episode how he was just like, "Hey Wong, you just admitted to committing a crime. We need to talk to you about that." And then he just like went, "I must depart," which indicates he probably has an understanding that breaking laws are bad and that there are human laws.
You're right. What the fuck is this? It's not it's not only a bad joke, it doesn't make any fucking sense with this character. God damn it. Fucking pisses me off. Watch the fucking shows that came before you. Like, Book of Vishanti. It's like, no. That doesn't exist anymore. Along with the other evil book, even though there's still things on walls, apparently, you can read.
No, man, the Book of Vishanti was a copy. That's what they destroyed. Totally.
Also, Wong uses the term unlicensed. Like he knows that as a basis for this thing he wants to do.
It's almost like the writing is like line to line what they need at this point. There is no even internal scene consistency.
God damn it.
Oh no, angry German. I remember the last time there was an angry German. Hey man, angry Austrian, but you know, I see where you're going.
Metal's brain worked so hard that he thought it was exercising. Yeah. God. Yeah, it's very bad. It's fucking baffling what they do with Wong. And people seem to like it, which is even more baffling. He's just a comic relief now that doesn't understand humanity for some reason. But still watches fucking Netflix and The Sopranos. Whatever, dude.
Like, the whole... Like, because what was kind of cool about the Sorcerers, right, is that they didn't have that Themyscira thing where they were completely divorced from modern technology. It was more that they were choosing a certain lifestyle where modern technology was kind of as they wanted it sort of thing, but they ultimately didn't rely on it too much. But now that he's just become retarded, they're still going with the technology thing, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wong was listening to Beyoncé and Doctor Strange. Well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and it was a clever joke because she was singing, you got to put a ring on it, as Strange was sling ringing books into his possession.
He committed a crime last episode. Yeah, we just mentioned that. It's
yes,
great.
He did.
So yeah, she now builds the case or something. Don't think there's going to be a lot about that because that doesn't matter. It's not like this is called attorney at law or something. Anyway, he leaves this information here this time, and that's the scene. It's like, yeah, great. We go back to the bar, which I guess just makes an appearance every episode now because that's their chill out point after work, I guess. And then Nikki and Jen chilling there. Jen is preparing Jen prepared a cease and desist for Wong's case. I don't even know if that would work. They just say it. I don't know how you would cease and desist magic, but here we go.
They literally said there was no legal basis for this, so how does that work?
I don't know. They don't care. They say that, and then they don't give us another baseline how they operate on. But that's a whole nother rant. That happens later when the thing actually happens. When the trial happens. That was the word I was looking for. So they're chilling in the bar. Nikki wants to check her matcher profile, but she's like, no, I just want to work on this thing. Doesn't really want it checked. Then she checks like, oh, don't use your corporate portfolio picture, blah blah blah. Don't really get matches. And right after this happens, when Nikki wants her to do like dating stuff, this lad comes around. It's like, oh man, I hate seeing beautiful ladies sitting alone. It's like, hey, would want a drink or something? And it's just pretty chill. He's just flirty. Seems to be a little bit older than them, I think.
Fair.
And then Nikki, right after wanting to make her wants Jen to date, he's like, they make her go away because she's like, there's two of us here. By definition, we're not alone. It's like, all right. And he just goes on to say, well, can I buy you sexy ladies a drink at least? And Jen says, sorry, sir, but we're clearly working here. And he says, basically, all right, if you change your mind, I will be at the bar. Winks at them and leaves. I was like, I'm sorry, he took that L like a fucking champion.
Little bit.
You are not portraying what you think you're portraying, serious. I'm sorry. Imagine having this confidence.
He just seems like he's forward.
Taking the big fat L and just go like, all right, if you change your mind, I'm at the bar. And you know what? He's probably going to have a great fucking night. I hope he's going to have a great fucking night.
Yeah, man. He's hitting up the Don. They're going to go and get brewskis. It's going to be great.
Yeah. But you know what? Jen then says, see, men like this is why I don't date. I was like, what? And Nikki says, geez, you don't have to...
chosen a better example.
And he goes like, Jesus, you don't have to date that guy. You can date someone that isn't gross. Or I quote, there are plenty of non-gross people out there for you to date. Okay, here, here's the guy. Does this guy look gross to you?
Let's take a look.
He looks perfectly normal. Maybe a bit overconfident, fine, but gross? It's not like he's this sweaty fucking whatever.
Yeah, he looks like just above average. Like that's a pretty good mark.
He's not gross.
Yeah. He wasn't really acting that gross. He was just kind of coming over, being like, "Hey, what's up?" And then he just went and did his own thing when you said no, because he respected consent. So. Oh, boy.
It's the Don years later. A relative of the
later
Don.
years. Well, someone suggested this was one of the orphans he saved, and he's been tossed.
Unless they mean gross in German sense, as he's enlarged. Yeah, gross. He's big.
Ah, yeah.
He's such a
Yeah,
chill
you know,
guy. Yeah, he's like, oh, no, okay, you don't want? Okay, change your mind. I'm right over there getting fucked up. It's like, I don't know. So yeah, I just found that a bit bizarre because he didn't really do anything offensive, but all right. I bet this was his first time going out after his wife's passing years ago. Oh no. I'm so sorry.
The tragedy continues.
Goddamn. Poor lad. That poor lad.
Shaved and everything.
So yeah, poor motherfucker. He was just trying to have a good time. Oh yeah, I already talked. Then they talk about the matchup profile. It's like, oh, don't use your corporate headshot. You need to swipe. Also, you need to swipe 1,000,000 times and blah blah blah. I don't give a shit. It's just boring. And then Nikki says, oh, you should open a profile as She-Hulk, but Jen doesn't want to. And this is where I've written down she totally will at the end, and she will.
Yep.
Then in the next scene, right, they go to Donny Blaze's office, and they hand him the cease and desist order and say they want to see him in court. And while this is all happening, Donny and Wong have like this, I don't know, back and forth, like, yeah, your magic is dumb. It's like, oh, I'm more magical than you. And it's like, oh, I'm more magical than you in your sleep. It's like, ah, prove it. And I was like, no, I don't.
Children, stop.
Yeah, and then they leave, and then she got a match on the date on the Matcher app or whatever it is. Then the next scene we have that date, and it's a parody of a bad date. Basically, it's like a meme. Like this guy is just talking about himself for weird reason, and he's not paying attention, even though she's saying stuff like, "Oh, I have superpowers, and I can carry a sedan with one hand, and can do this." And he's just on his phone, like, yeah, okay, yeah. It's like the lowest hanging fruit for a bad date you could do. It's so over the top bad. Maybe. It's probably what they were going for, but it's just, I don't think it's funny.
I would dare say that it's backfired even more than you think, because the very fact that he is completely nonchalant about the fact that she's talking about all this weird superpowered shit means that this guy must have lived the most interesting life in the world, that this does not bother him. Like, oh yeah, I lift a car with a sedan. Oh yeah.
Oh no. She starts doing that after she just talks about normal stuff, and he just starts being on his phone. So he's just legit, just not listening to her at all.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then the waitress brings the bill, and then they start playing intense music, and it looks like they both grabbing for their wallets. But he's just grabbing his key, and she gets the wallet, so she even has to pay. That bastard.
Oh no!
And then he stands up and gets called. He's like, "Oh yeah, she's a 6 baby." I was like, "Okay." He also says at some point, "Oh man, I'm a New Yorker through and through." And when she asks how long he's been living here, it's like, "Oh, 14 months." I was like, "Okay, hilarious."
Gotta squat to get that fruit.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy looked more gross than the other one from before, by the way, but. Whatever.
Well, clearly she likes gross guys. Like, normal-looking guys are the gross ones to her. It's not easy being green.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that scene. It's like, oh, as non-She-Hulk, I just get weird people, if I even get one. Okay. Well, the next scene is the court case in the burps. In the court case for the cease and desist. So they basically say We will want to file a complaint and a motion for preliminary injunction, citing unfair competition and gross negligence. The judge doesn't really believe that, says, I don't know how magic could constitute gross negligence. Do you have a witness? And then She-Hulk just turns over to Wong. He's like, no. She's like, well, do you want to win or not? She's like, okay, fine. So they get medicine. But they didn't prepare her or something. Wong just teleports her in while she's on another party. So she's drunk again.
Oh no, comedy! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Why didn't she prepare the witness? Wouldn't you have that prepared before? You would probably expect that to be a thing, right?
Yeah, if it's your primary witness, especially.
Kind of leads me to believe that she's shit at her job right now.
Tiny bit.
It's like, oh, you want a witness? Hey, Wong, can you teleport her in real quick? And nobody gives a shit it's happening. Look at this frame. They all just look. It's like, oh yeah, he's teleporting her in. That's cool. Like, what is going on? Just, please.
They could have saved, like, the effects budget, made her look a little bit more convincing, but no, we needed a portal here.
It doesn't seem like the people inside wherever she is don't care either. They're like, oh look, it's a teleporter.
Oh yeah, it's just a magic portal. It's no big deal.
So yeah. She gets in just doing. She has like a drink in her hand. She goes again. The judge's like, "You can't bring that in here," and she gives it to the guy. Oh wait, she comes in and she greets Wong. She's like, "Hey, Wongers, what's up? Did you get a ticket for texting? Just say you texted 911. They can't prosecute you or something." It's like, okay, that's not true. She-Hulk says. Also, that's not why we're here. So she gives the drink to that policeman. He's like, okay. She says, "Oh, you can finish it. I'm not sick or anything." This is all comedy, by the way, chat. Just in case you didn't realize, that's all comedy. It's all really funny, I swear.
I don't believe you.
So then she does her things. Oh, what's your name? I'm Medicine King, and then she does the thing again. It's double N and the Y, but it's not where you think. And then she's like, "Okay, can you spell it out for us?" And then she does, and then you see one of the attorneys of Donny's. You just cross out the thing because he wrote it down wrong. It's funny. What happened? She's like, "Oh well, I was in the room, and this guy gave me some roses, and then he pushed me into a fireplace." I was like, okay. And when she was asked how she feels, how she felt during it, she was like, "Well, it was fun, then it was scary, but then fun again. Also spooky, but in a fun way." And then
Prep your clients, please.
Then She-Hulk looks back at Wong's like, "That was a bad idea." Yeah, because you didn't prepare anything, apparently. Of course it was a bad idea. She was just
You're
partying.
a bad lawyer. And
I checked, apparently it's not bad to to cross-examine drunk people, because studies apparently found out that they don't make more errors than sober people. They're just less detailed, apparently. That was kind of interesting to find out. Yeah. So then Donny's attorney says, well, Donny Blaze experience is spooky and fun, which is the sweet spot in the sweet spot in his professional opinion. Also, you can't copyright magic because there's even the precedence. And then Jennifer says, well, this precedent is for card tricks and disappearing women who never speak. So this can be disregarded because the mystic arts are real magic. So this is where this should become really, really fucking interesting.
Should be.
Because now we need a distinction between, or even a different definition of magic between show magic, mystic arts magic, witchcraft, whatever the fuck magic.
Yep.
This is the whole point. You created a separate fucking law division.
Yep, to define the terms. Define your legal terms within the whole new world that you are being thrust into. Allows you to have things like Spider-Man suing the Daily Bugle for defamation while keeping his anonymity. Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
All the interesting stuff there.
Because right now, they've only been using normal law, but there just happen to be superhumans involved or people with powers involved. Otherwise, there's no difference at all. You don't need a new law division for that. Just use all your other divisions. You need someone to decide what magic is allowed, which one might be dangerous, which one is just show magic. You can have like different categories. I don't know, utility magic, healing, destruction, cum magic, most important magic of them all. But no, we're not doing that because we just use this as a tie-in to make a stupid skit where Donny does bad magic tricks, and things are not really working out because you can see others putting a rabbit behind his scarf or the ladder just still in his pocket and you can see it. Oh yeah, and also the other two people sitting there, including his attorney, apparently also magicians. Because they go like, oh, what do you mean real magic? So they just get like these never-ending strings out of their suits and whatever. Yeah.
Why?
And then Wong makes it very clear. It's like, hey, untrained use of this power could lead to the destruction of the known and unknown universe.
Wait, what? That
seems important.
You should kill him right now if that's what that would happen.
Yeah. And then Madison drunkenly says, case closed. And they're just like, no, it isn't closed. I have to look at all the facts. I'll come back to you in a couple of weeks or something. Also, Donny is allowed to continue to do his stuff for some reason.
Oh.
And then people clap because he does more bad magic tricks. So people in the courtroom are like, yeah. That's the whole court scene. We don't get another one. That's it. That's it for the court. It's just a comedy skit.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
So yeah.
End me.
Oh yeah, Madison wants to watch more Sopranos with Wong. And he's like, fine, but no more spoilers. But then she spoils more things.
Oh, I am in stitch. My sides, they split.
Oh no!
It's
keep them together.
Sick. Mama spaghetti.
Meme is having difficulties comprehending.
Tiny bit.
Yeah. I mean we go back to She-Hulk's house. And she's home, gets a call from Nikki. It's like, hey, can you do this and this? Like, are you aware it's Saturday tomorrow? It's like, yeah, sure. She totally isn't, by the way. And she looks at the matcher apps, like, 0 dates. And then she turns into She-Hulk and takes a picture of herself and puts that in and instantly gets, like, 20 matches at once. And in a fourth wall break, she goes like, I'm not proud of this. Also, this is demoralizing for Jen. I was like, okay.
Also, so this is bullshit because there have been like huge studies done on online dating and match trend ratios, and what usually happens is women get shotgun matched with everyone because guys are not very particular. They'll just go zoom, 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 and then sort them out later. While women are just like, oh, I don't know. He kind of has a weird hair here.
I like that it's one hair. That's a weird hair.
just the one. Just one hair out of place. So what tends to happen is guys get maybe 3 matches and then they kind of taper off from there. While women, they have so many matches most of the time they don't even know what to do with them. So the idea that Jen in her human form is somehow not getting a shit ton of matches, considering there's nothing wrong with her physically.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
They don't know how the
also,
world works.
also she's been all over the internet. People know that Jennifer Walters is She-Hulk. It's not like it's a secret identity. But
Yeah.
but even later, they still pretend like they don't know who she is, and it's just horse shit.
Are you retarded?
Yes.
Okay, then. I'm glad we got that over sorted with. Yeah.
So yeah,
Meanwhile, we're
then
implying the writers do basic research. I wish they did.
not gonna happen. But yeah, then she has a bunch of badish dates as the She-Hulk, and one good one that is basically a meme. Because the guy she has a good date with, he's like a doctor, some oncologist or something, and says that, oh, I hate talking about myself. I want to hear about you. Also, do you want to split some French fries? And that makes her horny and says, let's get those to go. What's with the fries? Is that like a new dating thing I should be aware of that really works really well? Because I like eating fries. I even share them. That's fine. If that gets me laid, I'll eat carbs again. That's cool.
If that works, I'll try it. Sure. Why not?
I've never heard about splitting French fries being a thing. Long objects.
Because when you go on I've split fries. Like I've gotten like fries to share on a date before, but I've never had that result in intercourse. Gonna be honest, that's not happened yet.
I would never share my fries.
I would never.
The ladies can't resist the lure of the potato.
Well, maybe it's something about the shape. The long cylindrical object cut down to perfection. And they come in thick cuts and thin cuts, and they're long. And if you don't do them right, they're all floppy. But if you soak them just right, they get rigid, and you go into the hole. You see what I'm going? Yeah. Hello, thick cut. My brain broke about 3 sentences ago. I'm just saying words now.
Also, yeah, the bad dates, like one of them is super muscular, and he asks her how she can deadlift, and she says, well, a literal ton. And he's like, well, I can lift 600. I lifted 600 yesterday, and I'm not even a superhero. And then he yells at the staff. It's like, can we get our orders? Then the other one is obsessed with her powers and even calls her a specimen at some point. Of like asking her questions if she's indestructible and stuff. Yeah, but the the good date is like a literal meme. It's just I want to hear about you. I hate talking about myself. It's like, okay, Jesus.
Okay then.
I know. I think it's kind of self-aware, but I don't know. That's whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's that's it. Donny Blaze does a show, and he seems to just use the teleporters over and over again. And he has another lady up there. He's like, teleport here. And she's like, well, no, you used the same teleporter like at my friend last time, and she got trapped in this truck stop for a day or something. So I guess he just lets him go through and then closes the portal and stops the show. I don't know. He's like, fine, let's mix it up. So he makes a small portal and it kind of spawns a pigeon. It's like, okay. That pigeon flies around, lands on the lady's hand. The pigeon lays an egg, which hatches a demon.
Oh, okay. I was close.
What the fuck? Because it gets even weirder. He then opens a portal to a fire dimension because there's like this demon flying around now. Like, look at this thing. Hang on. Oh shit.
I would stop the demon with the ice dimension personally. That seems like that would be the place to send it.
Well, Wong does it actually later on.
Oh, good. I
look at this
am
thing.
Thinking...
I don't know why this came out of a pigeon. I'm very confused.
I saw that come out of a pigeon once.
Why does the pigeon lay an egg like this? Are they trying to say he just did a magic pigeon that he would do with his show magic, but he got the egg out of the thing or something? I don't know. But the way they show it, he gets a pigeon from his little portal in his hand. It lays an egg on the lady's hand, and then the demon appears.
Have you considered that this is not real?
Many times, but I am very much awake. That is the issue I'm having. I am not asleep right now.
That is a shame. That is a shame because we are watching She-Hulk, and that is a very big shame that we're not asleep right now.
So he's like, no problem, it's all part of the show. So he opens a bigger portal into a literal fire dimension. You can see it right here.
Da 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 da.
It basically looks like hell with like demons and shit.
Mephisto down there?
I hope not. So he's like, there's no problem, and then he kicks the pigeon and the demon thing in and pretends like it's part of the show, as I already said, but he doesn't close it, and then all of a sudden there's a fuck ton of those small fuckers come out and swarm the whole place with demons. Oh no, he made the mistake people said he would.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fabric time, bad. So then we cut to Wong, who's just chilling on his couch. He's like, oh man, finally some fucking peace. And then the fucker just teleports to Wong's place, like, Wong, hey, help me. There's like all these things going on. I don't know what to do. And he's like, oh shit, he's like, I don't do this for you. I do this for the universe. Like, okay, what should I do? Just call my lawyer. So he tries to call She-Hulk, but she is busy trying to get the sexy times from the guy.
Understandable.
And they're like just hanging out, and they're about to kiss, and then Wong, well, they try to call her like twice, but she's like, I'm busy, you know, I'm trying to get laid, you know. And I don't know, she gets some wine on his sweater and just kind of throws it away, and is like, okay, and he comes back with like some soda water and salt to get rid of the wine thing on the couch. And then they're about to get it on, if you will, or at least kiss. And then Wong is opens a portal right behind them in the wall. It's like, hey, why are you not answering your phone? And he looks at him. It's like, oh, that's why. Sorry.
You've heard of the cock block. Now here's the Wong bong.
Man, he's like, come on, hurry up. I feel like I'm your dad. I was like, oh, Jesus. And she's like, the fuck am I supposed to do here? Why is there demons everywhere? Which is a very, very good question for her to ask.
Yes.
And he's just like, just be a Hulk. And he just steps on one of them. And apparently these things don't die.
Well, that's inconvenient.
So she squishes one on the floor. There's like demon goop everywhere, but the things don't die, apparently. Then he opens this portal to like an icy mountain something. I don't know where this is, but I really hope there's no one living there close by. So yeah, she needs to yeet around some demons while he closes or fixes the portal that Donny opened. And then they have to throw all the demons in there. And all while this is happening, She-Hulk is complaining that her day, my date is ruined. Finally, I meet someone who listens and is cute and stuff, and I should be kissing his hot face right now. That's an actual thing she says, by the way.
Oh no.
And some of the demons get bigger, but she just kind of punches them in the face and yeets them around. But then at some point, Wong just makes the portal suck all the demons in. Like it does like a sucky thing, like a twister tornado.
Oh, so he could have done that before and didn't.
Yes! He doesn't do it. Also, that's a very good thing to have, I guess, as an ability. I will not forget this ever, hopefully, because that probably is going to come in handy at some point in the future, and they won't use it.
Could have come in handy with Thanos, really. Suck the Infinity Gauntlet off his
Yeah.
hand. Oh no.
But yeah, she has one of those demons in her hands, shows it to the guys like, "Hey, are you agree to the terms of the cease and desist now?" And they hesitantly do. And I'm pretty sure that's not legal because that happened basically under threat, right?
Yes. There's a lot of things that aren't legal here, like the fact that this is not an American law issue, but whatever.
So yeah, she gets teleported back. She lands like on top of him. And then she picks him up and gets him to the bedroom. And he's like, ooh.
Like
and
a
then,
bat cave?
Then the next morning, Jen is making breakfast. And then we learn that Titania somehow got cleared of all charges from the first episode, somehow.
She broke into a courtroom in session and then started throwing chairs at people.
I don't know. They just say that. They're just like, oh, did you say everything is fine? It's like, what the fuck?
Was the editing just bad for everyone in the scene? Did no one see what was happening?
Yeah. So yeah, that happens. Then the hot guy comes into the living room. He's like, oh, who are you? It's like, oh, it's me. It's just me, Jen. Not in She-Hulk form. It's like, oh, that's a surprise. And then he's disappointed and leaves her house and doesn't want breakfast. Well, I hope she doesn't get cancelled for unwilling sexy times here.
Hope not.
But I think this is what people were saying. That she basically did a rape here. Which I'm not sure about if that applies.
Run through what she did again, just so I'm clear.
Well,
I'm
they
not
did.
seeing it
So they did they did the matching thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she did it all under her She-Hulk. I say guise because they pretend they don't know who she is, even though she's been all over the news with the abomination thing. But forget about that. They pretend they don't know who she is, so I will pretend to now for the sake of argument.
Mm-hmm.
So they have their date. They go like blah 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 blah. Let's go get French fries to go because that makes me horny. And then they go to their place. They have like talks, have some wine, and right. He gets like wine on his shirt. He gets away. And then right before Wong teleports in to get her out, they're about to have some kissing times.
Mm-hmm.
So they're at least ready for something. Then all the demon stuff happens, blah 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 blah. She comes back, lands kind of on top of him, and they kind of look at each other. It's like, ooh, hello.
Uh-huh.
And then he lifts him up, and they go to the bedroom. That's where the scene ends. And then and then on the next day, he realizes, oh, that's not her. Who are you? It's like, oh, I'm still She-Hulk, but in another form.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's all that happens between them.
Oh. So rape has not occurred here. At least not by that description.
Yeah.
You can quote me on that. Rape has not occurred. Clip that shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you go with like with the twisted mind of like some super crazy Me Too abuser, where they just try to cancel someone for rape, even though they just regret the night or something.
Yeah, because like if you're going, because I saw some people saying, oh well, he didn't know about Jennifer. It's just like, well, it's not like she can turn into She-Hulk whenever she wants. So if that's what, like, if he fell in love with the personality, and it's just he's got to get used to the human form, which it's kind of an optional form at that. Like, I don't think there's really much of an argument that can be had here, not without stretching things to an extreme level. I don't think it's catfishing. She can turn into She-Hulk whenever she wants. How is that catfishing? A catfish would be if she was using someone else's profile picture. It's just okay, I'll put it this way. You could argue that either form is catfishing because either form is kind of valid, is kind of equally valid in either form.
His wife is a crazy Me Too abuser. No! He said in a subtweet of his own tweet that he was using the logic of some weird Me Too movement people. I'm pretty sure he wrote that. I saw that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who she is in her human form. Yeah, that's what I think, because I just don't think I don't think it works in universe, because she just has been over all the news with the Abomination case, and she got memed to hell, where we got the stupid meta information dump, where they apparently used actual quotes of people that don't make any sense in universe. But yeah.
She probably pegged him, let's be real. That's true. That's true. I would pay for that scene.
My issue is that she's upset with the guy for being shallow when she decided to nasty him without knowing anything about her. Yeah. But yeah, it's...
there's probably issues. Yeah, it's just not rape.
It's rude. She should have told him beforehand if he didn't know, but if it was reversed, I can see certain people saying it was definitely awful. Yeah, that's the whole thing. If it would have been the other way around, people would be in arms everywhere about it.
Yeah.
So it's like this whole weird thing again. I have other issues with this show for sure, but I mean, I guess I understand where people are coming from to some degree. That it's just going to be this two-sided judgment, I guess.
It's going to lack the self-awareness to kind of... Because it wants to have its cake and eat it too with its standards.
But there's like some fourth wall breaks in here where she also says, it's just like, oh, you... what was it? It's like, oh, and you're hot. Not that it is everything that matters or something, and then she does a fourth wall break, but it totally does. It's like... So they're trying to be like self-aware to some degree, at least. To be completely fair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like they want to have their cake and eat it, as you said it.
Yeah, it's you need it's no one read these before they shot it. No one did. I you can't convince me they did.
So yeah. He calls it an outright surprise her, but then there's a knock on the door. She's like, oh man, he's back. It's like, oh, actually no. But there's some courtroom document server coming around, and he's like, well, here's a lawsuit from Titania for trademark misuse. It's like, what? Oh yeah, the thing is she trademarked the name She-Hulk before she could.
Oh.
So, yeah. Titania has now the trademark to She-Hulk and gave her the trademark misuse thingy.
Huh.
And this is where it ends.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're gonna do next. How very exciting. How very exciting.
Yeah. I just get the feeling that there's probably some fuck up there with trademark law that I am not aware of, but I get the feeling exists. Everything.
I mean, no one had a trademark to that before, apparently, so I guess you could do that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's just like, I have the feeling that if this show is saying that's right.
Yeah. I think you have to you have to show like a use for trademark, which you can make up maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like something about the fact that she was already being publicly referred to as she. I don't know. There's a few things that there to break down there.
Wait, was it Central District? Thing is, who does that? Mary McFerrin is owner of She-Hulk by Titania, a company. So does she have, I guess she has a company who did that? I guess she has to. I don't think you can do a trademark without having a company. I think. I have no clue.
So why is she getting her panties in a twist over She-Hulk? Like, this... there's nothing here that's been established that these two should have a rivalry yet. She just randomly broke into a court session for no reason.
Okay. Oh yeah, the after credit scene is just Wong and Madison hanging out, watching TV, and talking about drinks they like. It's a little bit fun. I didn't mind that one actually.
Okay.
Go like, oh, what did you like? It's like, oh, I had this, and there's like this one thing where Wong says, also had vodka with yak milk once. Never again. And apparently one of his favorite drinks is gin tonic. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that's something.
It was kind of fun. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't She-Hulk twerking, of course, but it was all right.
You know, you can't always be She-Hulk twerking. You know.
So basically, Metal loves the show, obviously.
Clearly.
As says Wong definitely smashed. But good for him. Good for him.
Good. Very good. Good. Does he use the portal when he smashes, do you think? Does he put it into the vagina dimension?
Vagina. Probably is.
Yes.
Imagine Tony Stark trademarking Iron Man right before announcing it at the end of the movie. Do we have the trademarks? Can I say that? Like, yeah, you're fine. It's like, oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, don't want to get sued.
My stupid fucking microphone arm is just not staying down. It has the big boners.
How's my favorite Brit doing today? I think you just misnationality'd me on purpose, Jackson.
Wow.
I think you did that on purpose.
Metal would rather watch this than have technical difficulties with old consoles. Yeah. No, actually, no. Good stuff. Well, that's the She-Hulk episode.
Hooray!
It's very good. I mean, bad. Sorry, I misspoke. Wait, why is this showing me? I'm on the correct account. Why is YouTube recommending me my own stream from the channel I'm doing it from? That is weird. Anyway, YouTube Studio. Let me have a look-see at them super chatteroonies.
Yeah.
Click and supers and flimflams. Let's see here. No, the messages are not even that long. I can just read them without clicking on them. Crazy. Let's see. Do you work in managed services or data centers? I am responsible for a couple of servers. So it's not a data center. So I guess managed services probably applies more, I would say, in that case. So basically just update the things or fix things on servers and stuff that need attending to. I already trademarked Metalcommander. Well, if you shut up.
You're not allowed.
As long as you do the space in between, that's fine with me. I don't have a space in between. Get wrecked.
Technicality.
IT-tisms? Yes, I do work in IT-tisms. Metal hides his She-Hulk pegging videos on those servers. Yeah, on the customer servers.
Damn straight.
Yeah, angry German. Woohoo! Yeah. Fucking Book of Vishanti. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. Oh, God. New channel will be Pop Commander. More like Poop Commander. Also, I want some of your fries. Oh, no. I don't have no fries. And that's the chats of the supers. Meme Commander. Oh, no, it's a corporate ship overtaking or something.
What do you think of this video that I've put into the chat?
Sorry?
What do you think of this video that I have plunked into the chat because it came up in my feed.
Is that Boberto?
Yeah, that's Boberto.
I'm going to take a few days off of Twitter. Hang on, let me see if I can put that on screen for everyone to enjoy.
Now, I don't know what the context is for this video, but I found it, and it might be good for the funnies.
Let's
might
see
be better
here.
than She-Hulk.
Like the last thing on this YouTube overlay I used just says Krypton had its chance.
We know what it was being used for last.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Metalcommander.
Wait, where? Oh, look at this. Okay, so what is this?
I don't even know. Don't even know.
A good journey. Okay. Where's this from?
Might be from his Game Overthinker series. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh no.
Alrighty. That's a thing that happened.
Yeah.
Whoops.
It's nothing more painful than seeing Movie Bob trying to act.
That is Boberto, yeah. I have no idea what the context is, but it's funny enough.
Yeah, well, that's probably EFAP material. He did a whole series called The Game Overthinker that was like a series of videos, kind of like The Big Picture, but it had a storyline where he LARPed and he fought other versions of himself, and it was really bad.
Look at that meme.
Ooh, let's see. Oh my goodness.
It's the truth and nothing but the truth.
Only truth.
I did have multiple aneurysms during that, that's true.
Yeah, it's a normal experience.
Wow, weekend excited for Jay Longbone's stuff on She-Hulk, but no mention of me. Wicked Warrior, you a simp. Ha! Got him. Fucking got him.
Yeah, he didn't show up during that EFAP 100 battle, as we have established. So,
wow.
Clearly beta individual.
Weekend is a beta. I hope he sees this. It would be hilarious.
Someone clip that out of context quickly. To the Clipmobile.
To the Clipmobile. All right. Well, it's no better way to end this. Because I got everything done though here. No more chatteroonies of the supers. We got those covered. Very nice. Well, that's She-Hulk episode 4. That was fun. I hope it was good for you, meme, as well.
I only want to die a little bit.
Nah, I mean that's fine. It's only a little bit.
Yeah. We were not quite back at twerking levels of cringe, but
no.
I got a feeling it's building up to something. And, I'm gonna be there when it happens, when it all goes down.
I was there for the twerk wars.
You fought in the twerk wars?
Yeah.
Yes, I was a twerk ignite, the same as your father.
Oh, very good. All right. Well, that concludes this one. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know, alone. I'll ask some people. Maybe they wanna do things. Mostly the EFAB lads, because I know they've been watching the Rings of Power. But yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow with Rings of Power coverage. I'm sure that's gonna be great.
Peace, come, and happiness.
Exactly. All right. Goodbye, chat. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for meme time. Oh, meme, you got anything to floomp mode? I almost forgot. I'm sorry.
I want to get something out by the end of the month, but TBD on that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All links down below. Go click them. She-Hulk will find you. Goodbye.
Bye. With that, I'm probably going to go to bed now because I got